Hi, everybody. Trying again. I've had a bunch of technical difficulties lately, and thank you so much for bearing with me if you've been trying to follow this video. I am Marcy Melzer. Hi, everybody, from wavesofcommunication.com. I'm an intuitive speech language pathologist and language facilitation consultant, and I help parents all over the world teach their late talking children how to shift from nonverbal communication into unprompted spoken language. So, thank you for everybody who's joining me live. Hopefully, the audio is working okay because I was guided to do this extra special live broadcast to let you know that I, also understand what's going on in the world right now is we're all guided to do what's called social distancing. So, due to the COVID-19 virus pandemic that is getting all over the world, I know that there are parents who are home with your kiddos who are not as verbal as you would like them to be. And I was guided by the universe to help you take advantage of what I am calling an unprecedented opportunity that was provided by the universe for parents to be staying home and spending more time with their kids. Now, I did want to clarify one thing. I'm not completely advocating for staying inside of your house unless there's someone in your house who's sick or been exposed to the virus. If you're healthy, social distancing just means staying away from other people outside of your family. And if you have the opportunity to get out to wide open spaces where there are not a lot of people and not a lot of surfaces for them to touch, then that's a nice opportunity for you to get out. So you don't have to necessarily be cooped up in your house. Now, what I was guided to come live to tell everybody today, and what I spent my evening doing yesterday, was revamping my website to allow access for parents to purchase my independent study Language Facilitation Basics online course for only $99 US. And this course usually retails every day. The everyday price is $500. And this is the first time ever I have offered the course at this price. It is so comprehensive that it is more valuable. It teaches you to do yourself what parents are paying me $2,000 for in my starter program of coaching. This independent study course is designed for parents who are not maybe able to benefit from all those free resources, or maybe even the things your teacher is sending home for you to do with your child. If there is no structure in your household or no interest from your child to be engaging in school type learning, this course is for you, because this course will teach you how to identify the best way to teach your child spoken language and whatever else you want to teach them. And what it does that those other courses don't do, these other free online resources, these are all the strategies, typically what you're going to get for free, that you're going to get do these activities, use things or toys or cards or writing or letters or numbers or things like that. And if your child is not engaging in those kinds of activities with you, then those resources can't help you. But in my independent study course, as well as in my book, but in the course, it's completely detailed out step by step how to uncover what is blocking your child's spoken language that you can change today. These are not your child's physiological problems. If they're ill or they've got other issues, then you're working on those from a medical or biomedical perspective. I'm talking about the habits, the patterns, even the methods that you are using that your child is not responding to. Now, while you are home with your child during this period of time, you have the opportunity to find out what is the best way to teach your child and how to incorporate that teaching into your day every day, all day. So you find out what's blocking the process first, then you learn the replacement strategies, and then you create your own language facilitation plan and how you get from the time you wake up your child to the time they go to bed, exactly what to do throughout your day that will maximize learning and listening and development of unprompted spoken language. And you'll learn what to do if your child is resistant to talking to you, how to get them to overcome their blockages. You'll learn exactly how to move them from nonverbal communication into needs-based communication, which is the first level of what develops. And if your child is at needs-based communication and they're stuck there, this course will teach you how to move them from that level up to the next level of unprompted conversational level language. And this independent study course also has a bonus module that will teach you how to teach the social skills your child will need when they get back out in public and go to school or therapy again, where they will have their friends to communicate to. You can learn all of that in this course. And what is so amazing about this unprecedented opportunity is you can find out how to do this, learn how to teach your child while you are home together, and your knowledge never goes away. So even after this all pandemic is over and your child goes back to a squeaky clean new school, they can have better understanding, following directions, and unprompted spoken language if you follow the strategies in this program. Because every family who works with me in my starter program sees improvement in the first 2 weeks. And they followed the exact same process that I train you how to do in my Language Facilitation Basics online course. So now you can have access to that training that other people paid $2,000 for. You learn it how to do it yourself, get the program, and teach your child how to talk so you can send them back to school or therapy with better skills than they came home with. Now, again, it's only $99 US right now. I haven't put an end on the sale because we don't know how it's going with the pandemic. Everyone is encouraged to stay home with your kids and spend time with your kids. And even if you are working from home, you can use the strategies in this program because there are parents who are working full time and their kids are in school full time, and they're still using the time that they have before and after school and before and after work to see improvement with their kids, the parents who have bought this program. And you can learn how to do it with all of this extra time you have now. So any kind of learning curve, if you don't think you can do it or you think it's going to be hard, what have you got to lose? You can try it right now for only $99. Get on the website wavesofcommunication.com and get the program. Now, if you can't afford even $99, I'm going to remind you about the book. This is my book. If it isn't fun, it isn't fun. Teach your child to talk faster than speech therapy. And this book is available on Amazon right now all over the world. And it has the first part of the independent study course in it. And the book is only $9.99 US in in ebook, you can download it right now and start to listen and learn the strategies to be able to teach your child. It's not very long. The strategies are simple and easy to incorporate in your everyday life. So, this idea of reaching your child where they are, teaching them how to do the things they want to learn how to do, and then the things that you want them to do by using their superpowers. That's what I teach you how to do in my book and in the online course. Of course, the course is a lot more details and has a lot more um, detail for sure to give you the specifics. There's worksheets involved, lots of everything you need to get you to where you want to go. As long as you are willing to learn the strategies and make the changes. And here's the other trick about the independent study that you don't get when you work with me. You have to, between you and your partner or other people or even yourself, you have to make sure that those blockages don't sneak back in. Because let's say you've been following my program for a while. Maybe you've been following the free videos on here, YouTube and Facebook, read my book, but you're still stuck. Or maybe you got your child from nonverbal communication saying some words. That's what happens to a lot of parents, but you get stuck at that needs-based language and you find yourself sliding back into prompting again. This happens with almost every family. And what's great about having lifetime access to the independent study course is that you can always go back to whatever level you were. If your child slid back because they had an illness, then you go back to that stage and move your way up. It's a developmental language process. So all the way through the process, you can identify how to help your child. And then the other secret for folks like Sharon, hi Sharon, who's joining me now. The other secret about what's great about accessing the independent study course right now and learning those things is you can access me here live on Q&A every Monday at noon on YouTube and Thursdays at 2 p.m. That's Eastern Time US. I'm in Florida. And that's when you can, after you access these resources for your independent learning, then you come back to the Q&As and you ask me questions, and that's how you learn to see progress. So that's what I'm encouraging everybody. One more time, take advantage now, please, of this opportunity you have. It's unprecedented in your child's life. Have you ever been told to stay home, spend more time with your child? Right now is your chance. You're not working. If you're working from home, you can learn how to do this. Everyone can learn to facilitate language with your child when you're flexible, when you've learned the resources and you give it a try. So that's what I'm asking everybody to do every day. And Sharon says she's already seeing some new words from her kiddo and she's just been following my YouTube videos. You can learn how to see real improvement just from following these strategies. Don't buy into any kind of fear or worry or whatever that you're going to have some kind of setback because your child is home from their school or therapy. This is your chance right now, like Sharon has done, to see improvement in your child before you take them back. Now's your chance. I don't know what else to say, but this is how I've been guided to do it. And I'm going to be around a lot more over the past couple of weeks, providing resources. Make sure you continue to follow my Q&As and look for the resources on Facebook every day in the group. I'm uploading more and more resources, connecting links, things that parents can use now. These checklists of, from Scholastic Company and all of that stuff are going to be helpful for kids who can sit and do structured learning. But for those of you who have kiddos who need a more creative kind of learning environment, this is the way for you to learn how to structure your home time with your social isolation to get it's wonderful. So, yep, Sharon says this is a great opportunity for parents to work with your children. Take advantage of it. Unprecedented opportunity, Sharon. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Now, please share this video with anybody you know who is whining. If one of your friends, woman, dad, mom, cousin, aunt, uncle, is complaining they don't know what to do with their limited verbal child at home, now is the chance to get the resources you need to teach your child during this unprecedented time that you have by yourself. I know I keep repeating myself, but the universe guided me like late last night to change my website and do all of this and make this all available. So you can head right now. I did all this myself. And listen, I'm not even a computer person. I've been having trouble with my microphone. It wasn't working. I had to reinstall all of that. I am so excited about this chance for parents to dig in and get going with your kids. Right now is the time. The planets are aligned to give us this virus, and it's not a good thing for the planet, but you can bypass all of this if you take advantage now of your opportunity to socially isolate your family and spend the time together, hunker down, build forts in your house, play with water in the soap in the bathtub, build things, create new stuff, cook with your kids. This is the chance to do all of that kind of learning. And like I said at the beginning of this video, getting out and about and running around in the woods, in nature, where there are not a lot of people, but there's a lot of things to explore. If you live in an area where you have access to the out of doors, the weather's just getting really nice right now. And remember, don't confuse the allergies, the runny noses, and that kind of stuff with the virus. The virus has very specific symptoms that affect respiratory problems. And if your child is at all compromised in their immune system at all, diabetes, immune problem, genetic problems that affect their immune system. If your child gets sick easy is another way to say that. If they're affected a lot by things in the environment, viruses, if they catch things quickly, now is your time to stay home and talk about your home and talk about your cleaning. I did a video earlier this week about Thursday with some tips to help you get through the COVID virus at home. And now I am providing you with the training to literally teach your child to move to the next spoken language level in the time that you're home right now. So take advantage of this opportunity today, and I will see you all on my next video, which will be live on Monday at noon right here on YouTube. I'll see y'all later. Have a great weekend and get talking with your kiddos.